For Friday, October 29th, in addition to the boiler delivery by Big Sean, Greg asked if he could come by that evening. His installation would not begin until the following morning, on Saturday. His purpose for coming Friday evening was to put together a parts list of everything he would be needing to have once the installation began. Naturally, I told him he was welcome to come anytime he wanted for anything he needed to be here for. Then he informed me later that Friday evening he would not be able to come that night after all, but that he would still be here the following morning to begin the installation. It did not seem like a big deal whether he showed up Friday or not. After all, he would be doing the installation himself. It would be up to him to decide what he needed for that to happen. I realized later it probably did contribute to our miscommunication, because after the installation had been complete, he told Henry that I said nothing in regards to wanting the automatic feeder attachment, when in reality it had not come up again in conversation. So he ended up waiting for me to tell him it was something I wanted included. And I was waiting for him to ask me about it. The type of little things that turn out to be neither here nor there in the larger scheme of things after everything else was said and done. Also on that Friday, I let Greg know about my YouTube and review process, which I figured was fair. So when he showed up on Saturday morning to begin his work, he would not be surprised when I whipped out my video recorder and began filming. I filmed quite a few hours of footage for Saturday's work. I was there every step of the way. He returned Sunday morning to conclude his work. I did no videotaping on Sunday at all. I figured that would not be necessary. When you film a certain amount of this type of work, enough is enough. There is no reason to continue on and on. I was not even there myself to sit and watch what was going on most of the time on Sunday. Later on Sunday was when Henry showed up. He had come primarily to lend a hand with the electrical part I was trying to tackle myself on Saturday after Greg had left. Because Greg let me know he had come to install the boiler, and only the boiler. He wasn't an electrician. I was advancing a period of over half a century from that of my previous boiler and the current one, because the previous one did not require anything to do with wiring, whereas this one contained an electrical type of pilot firing up or something like that. Not sure if I'm explaining it right. The only thing I knew is I had to have power connected to it some way, which I wanted to do myself. I went to Lowe's that Saturday evening to get everything. I came home and gave it a good go, but could not get it working. I think Henry thought maybe I might hurt myself in working with electrical wires, so he wanted to be on hand to make sure it would be done correctly.